Hey guys, it's Kevin here at Lakeside Buggies, and I've got a really cool video today. We're gonna go through these. We're actually gonna take them just a little bit further down the road. In a big parking lot, we've got some cones set up, and we're gonna do a few little demo videos. So guys, check it out. It's gonna be a fun video. One off there. So James is on his favorite color here. This is precious pink. I'm gonna take this EV4 through these cones. I'm gonna wobble it through these cones. So James, that cart's 10 feet long. Maybe you could go 2 cones. So we've got a lot going on today. I'm making a few videos. We're in Frisco, Texas at the Dallas Cowboys Training Facility. Really cool spot here. And here in a little bit, we're gonna have some people test driving these and just playing around with them. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now, but this is the Flex 6. And I wanted to go ahead and make a video on the Flex 6 while I have it all right here in front of me. I'm gonna make another video on the EV6. And they just took off in the EV4F, but I'll make a video on that too. I wanted to do just full kind of walk arounds and test drives on these carts individually, show off the different colors. This is the Flex series, so you've got that really cool front end, that really aggressive looking front bumper. It's incredibly sharp looking. The silver color is really nice. It's a metallic silver paint. We've got a lot of overcast today, so we're not working with the absolute best lighting. Hopefully it looks great on camera. The Flex is going to come with a 23-inch off-road tire. It's got a 14-inch wheel. It's brushed. It's black on brush face. It looks really nice. These tires are actually DOT approved tires up to 35 miles an hour. They are Wanda tires, 23 by 10 by 14. Very decent tires. They look a lot like everything else out there, but they don't seem to make a lot of noise. They seem a little softer. Definitely a nicer compound. I've shown before, but the Flexes have got an upgraded front suspension, double A arm. You've got fully adjustable ball joints, tie rods. This suspension can be dialed in just like a car. You got hydraulic disc brakes on all 4 wheels. Inside the cockpit, this is a 2025 model, so it's got the upgraded seat cushions. These are a little bit thinner. They're actually about 3 inches thinner, and what that does is it keeps you out of that steering wheel. The previous version kind of pushed you really far into it, and that's one of my big pet peeves. That and misplaced foot pedals where they're in the middle of the cart for you and a passenger to hit. And then one thing I've never understood is why they've got these nice storage compartments up front here, but the front seat doesn't lift up. Never understood why anybody would build a cart that way. It's just free storage, guys. You've got to have storage. You need a place to put towels. You need a place to put drinks, things like that. All of these carts are going to come with a little toolkit. There's a jack and just basic hand tools, everything you need inside there, just in case you end up needing to work on the cart on the side of the road. You're not going to be stranded. You've got the rear seat kit, which is actually a really nice rear seat kit. There are some carts out there, and you'll see them as you're shopping around. These back seat kits are pretty floppy. They're not directly bolted to the frame. They're just using a series of brackets. And, you know, once you actually sit on it, it's not very sturdy. Sometimes these backrests, they have some that fold up and some that, you know, kind of get up out of your way. Those are usually pretty flimsy. Cool feature, but it does take away from the stability. So I'm 270 pounds. I'm a pretty big guy. Well, let's see. How's that? Hopefully that works out well. But it's very comfortable, very sturdy, very solid. I'm sitting on one side of the cushion. There's the other side. You know, it's got plenty of room for an adult. Very nice and safe for kids. Got your seat belts, very sturdy rear grab bar. And if you're rolling around with a drink in your cup holder, you've got an armrest that kind of gives you a nice little ledge up so you don't hit your can out of the cup holder. And actually that's pretty thoughtful. These carts do come with seat belts for every passenger. You've got 6.5-inch speakers here on the rear deck. Those point directly up at the ceiling. And what's cool about that is it really sounds like you've almost got a soundbar coming all the way through the cart. It resonates from the back to the front, and it sounds really nice. The Flex model golf carts are going to come with a 72-volt controller and a 7.5 kilowatt motor. All of the Vibe carts are going to come standard with the 51-volt, 105 amp hour Fleet lithium battery. That comes with a 5-year warranty. It has an onboard fast charger. This setup takes about 5 hours to fully charge. When it comes to batteries, the Flex is going to take the advantage. You can go up to 76 volts on these. A 76 volt 105 will net you about 50 miles in range at 25 miles an hour. You'll have improved acceleration, torque. These carts, I know I made a video the other day of mine going 45. Full disclosure, guys, we have to ship these at 25 miles an hour. But that's this cart here with 76 volt 105. And I got about 30 miles in range in that video, if I'm not mistaken. I was super impressed. Gloss carbon fiber steering wheel, really nice looking wheel. You've got this rubberized grip, so when you're flying down the neighborhood streets, you got something nice to hang on to there. You've got lockable glove box storage on both sides. You're gonna get an extra key. I accidentally turned my phone off there. These are gonna come with 2 keys for your glove boxes, 2 keys for your ignition, and then you've got your headlights, forward reverse switch, and your hazard switch. And then right here, you've actually got a microphone for the Bluetooth system on the infotainment, as well as a fast charger. And then this right here is for your wired Apple CarPlay, but these carts actually do have wireless Apple CarPlay. I've shown that in quite a few videos. It's really difficult for me to show that off while I'm driving. So if this one's not already connected, which it's not, I'll show you that here in a second on another cart. But here you go, you can see you've got wireless CarPlay. You do have wireless Android systems as well. You can do a mirror from your phone. And again, it's wireless or wired. And you can set that up to actually turn on automatically, or you can turn it off if it bothers you. So that's pretty cool too. These do have an actual equalizer for this area. So you go to your setup, come to your equalizer, and it does make a huge difference on how the speakers output sound. I'm not going to show the speakers off here in this video, but there are videos out there where I do show the speakers. They sound phenomenal. So I'm using my cell phone to make a video, and I can't actually record audio playing through the speakers while I'm making a video. I wish I could. But anyways, I'll go back and see if somebody else can hook up to Bluetooth and we can play some speakers. But the speakers sound phenomenal. It's a lot more than you're going to get out of any other speaker system. And, dash, this is going to be your battery meter with state of charge, your odometer, trip, that resets every time you start the cart. So every time you cycle the key, that restarts. This temperature right here, that's for your battery's BMS. And you have your voltage down here and your amperage display up here. Looks like this one actually needs a Bluetooth update on the battery. It's a little 5-minute procedure. We'll get that done back in the shop. Let's take it for a ride. What I really want you guys to look at is just, or listen to is the lack of rattling and shaking. And just look how smooth it is. Now. Acceleration is fantastic, even at only a 50% charge. Handling is great. Full U-turn, very tight radius. Remember, this is a 6-pass. And the brakes are absolutely phenomenal. We don't have any other brands to compare here to today. We probably won't do those types of videos. But guys, when I say the brakes on these things are absolutely phenomenal, I mean, you just watched it stop from you just watched it accelerate from the stop to full speed and then stop again within less than 80 yards. And we're over here in Frisco, Texas. We're actually with our friends here at the Dallas Training Facility for the Cowboys. Take a little spin across that real quick. This area is called the Star. There's a lot of nice restaurants. The Cowboys Training Facility just moved over here. They've got a gym over here. It's the headquarters and office for the Dallas Cowboys. It's a really cool area. This is where we made that intro to our video the other day. If you're in the Frisco area, if you're visiting from out of town, make sure you come by and check out the Star. It's a lot of fun. And guys, if you notice while we're driving along here, this cart is smooth as butter. You know, we're going over cobblestone roads. This is definitely some nice paved streets, but no rattling, no shaking. Very nice throttle control. So, you know, if I give it a little bit of pedal, we're going a little bit of speed there. Give it a lot of pedal, we're gonna go full throttle. These have the rear sway control, so it doesn't roll, it doesn't lean over as much. The EV4s do lean a little bit more, I've noticed. And the EV6s do lean a little more. These have a little bit more planted feel. And then the front suspension is, I mean, it's just a game changer on this cart. The front suspension is noticeably more stable. You know what? That was a terrible idea. Well, I guess we're getting on the main road here. That's all right. At least we're street legal. That was a bad turn. Should have turned around. Oh, here we go. Let's get back in. Let's get back into the Star, into safety. Avenue of Champions, that's the name of the street. Great name, beautiful area. Gotta come check this area out. It is a lot of fun. I grew up here pretty much my whole life, within 15 minutes from this area, so I've been here a billion times, and it's always a good time. I really hope it shows and stands out in this video how smooth this rides. I'm gonna sum up the video with James here in a second. We're gonna take this through those cones over there and do some riding videos of the cart without me sitting in it, just to really show it off. All right guys, James is in the cart now, and he's basically just been told to drive this cart as hard as he can. He's gonna go full throttle through here, make a full stop right there towards the end. I'm gonna record that, and then he's just gonna drive in circles a few times. Hey Nathan, will you pull that one over here to the side? He's gonna drive that around a few times. So he's gonna get the full acceleration, full speed. Did you already get the full speed? Do it again, but stop a little further towards the end of the cones. Okay. That got up to full speed really fast. 1, 2. Will you turn off my truck, Nathan? Can you turn my truck off? So you got 10 feet wide on each one of these parking spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in 100 feet, he's able to get up to full speed. That's awesome.
It stops if you need it to. That cart stops.
So
That's impressive.
I just told him to drive the heck out of the golf carts or whatever he's doing. Oh wow, that rear brake locked up. It's an awesome looking cart driving down the street.
It stops in about 10 feet.
Yeah, it stops really fast. I'm just surprised it gets all the way up to full speed in 100 feet and then stops. So this whole thing is like 150 feet. What do you think, James?
It stops.
You have one, so there you go. That's it. That's a cone. It handles really nice too. You can turn it around really easy. For a 6-passenger, that thing handles great.
No 3-point turns for this thing.
All right, guys, well, that about wraps it up for this video. I'll do a CarPlay video to stitch in from another cart down there because I don't think any of us are hooked up to that silver one right now. But guys, these Flex 4s and Flex 6s are in stock in Texas and in Florida. Well worth a little bit of extra money. Such a good looking cart. The thing performs amazing. It's got a 3-year factory warranty, 5-year battery warranty. These are exclusive right now at the Lakeside Buggies stores in Addison, as well as Oceanside Golf Cars in Florida. Give us a shout, guys. 972-478-1332. Check us out online at lakesidebuggies.com or ogcarts.com in Florida. Take care, guys. I'm out of here. Guys, sorry I accidentally clicked the phone off there. So James is on his favorite color here. This is the Precious Pink, and he does look really good on it. I'm not gonna lie, that blue really pops against his pink color, skin tone, all that good jazz. He's gonna take this EV4 through these cones. He's gonna wobble it through these cones. These are 10 feet apart. He's gonna get up to full speed and then do a full stop, and really just drive the heck out of it for you guys to watch. All right, James brought me up here to show you the regenerative braking. He's not hitting the brakes. The cart is actually slowing itself down this really, really steep hill in the parking garage. And so why don't you turn around and go back up the hill? Because that's actually something that a lot of people ask us about, is how well can it climb? I've got hills where I live. I've got a steep driveway. Well, this is super steep. And the cart does that with no problems. Or you can run over one. Yeah, that's actually a requirement. That's actually a street legal requirement.
But compared to those skinny motorcycles sometimes,
Right, yeah. And it's not goofy looking. Okay,